Oh, yeah, I want to see the evil body cam or whatever. What is this called? Body con. Like, what the f?
Did this guy get hit?
Yeah, he's missing a leg, and the other one is all, like, I don't know, his pants or anything hold him on or what. His foot there and stuff on this side, part of his leg is on this side, he's a mess. But he's still alive.
He's still alive?
In a remote area of western Nevada, railroad workers call the local sheriff's department to report a dismembered body lying in the jagged rocks alongside the tracks. The treacherous desert terrain forces the responding deputy to ride the train back to the location of the sighting, roughly a mile from the nearest highway. When he finds the man miraculously conscious despite catastrophic injuries, he'll have to do everything in his power to keep him alive as the sun sets on this desolate landscape. It's early evening on April 7th, 2024, when the Churchill County Sheriff's Department receives a call from the train operators in an outlying
They show
area.
nothing, it's all blurred. I don't give a fuck.
Office?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, this is Hyman with Union.
I don't even want to see
Railroad.
what.
I was calling because I had a train crew report a individual that's laying down on our right-of-way. We're not sure if he's injured of any kind. The train crew thinks they may have seen the person move.
And is he laying down on the tracks or next to them?
Next to the tracks.
The details are sparse, but the caller provides enough information for police to begin investigating. Unfortunately, when Deputy Ty Nelson arrives at the railroad tracks, he discovers that it will be no simple feat to actually get to the individual.
Hey, Sarge, can you hear me?
Yeah. Did this guy get hit?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm at the railroad crossing, and he's saying it's going to be easier to catch a ride on the train to where he's at because you can't get to it in the truck.
If it's critical, let us know so that we can get care flight.
Perhaps no law enforcement shift can be considered typical, but riding a train to the scene of the incident is unusual by any metric. Nonetheless, Deputy Nelson knows that the situation is urgent, and he's about to learn that the victim is in even worse shape than he realized.
What's that? Come on, the rear locomotive, and he'll take his time.
All right.
Yeah. All aboard, I'll bring it back 100.
Oh, yeah, because there's one on both sides. That's insane.
Yeah, I'll make sure you're safe.
Want to get inside the locomotive? You good here?
I'm good here.
Okay. Yeah, he's missing a leg, and the other one is all, like, I don't know, his pants or anything hold him on or what.
Okay.
His foot there and stuff on this side, part of his leg is on this side, he's a mess. But he's still alive.
He's still alive? Okay.
Yeah. Amtrak went by him before us and said that they thought they saw a body.
Chat,
And there's a bag up
he
here
can't
in,
drive his car
right there
over the
on
tracks
side.
like a train.
That's his bag. I don't know.
Okay.
If he fell off, tried to get on, I don't know.
The ride back to the scene didn't take more than 5 minutes.
That's just on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
6-1. See what I mean? But I didn't know how you could get in.
Yeah.
A quick glance at the surrounding landscape shows why it may not be possible to get an ambulance to the victim.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to have access or a landing zone. I might have to pick this guy up and put him on the train and put him to where my car is.
Jesus.
Sir, can you hear me? What's your name? Can you tell me your name? Can you hear me? Sir, I'm Deputy Nelson. Can you tell me your name? Huh? Okay.
Hearing about the man's injuries from a witness is one thing. Seeing them up close is quite another. It's quickly clear to Deputy Nelson that he must take decisive measures.
His name is not
Deputy
crazy.
Nelson, I'm gonna be putting a tourniquet on you, okay?
There's a bunch of reasons why it's... Asking a question, I think it's fine, but second guessing professionals is
What's
odd.
your name? I can't hear you.
The man on the ground is barely coherent.
Establish contact. See if the person responds. That's a big deal to ambulance and other staff. Yeah, the person that's responsive or whatever. Bro,
And the
bunch of
deputy
shit.
knows that he needs emergency medical attention without delay.
Do you have a phone that you can get signal?
Yeah.
Can you let them know I'm Deputy Nelson? Tell them to get care flight on standby and get them here now.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
911?
Huh?
911 or what?
Call them, tell them that you're here with me, and tell them that we're gonna need care flight.
You want me to call?
911.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell them I have a double amputee. Okay.
Jesus.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, my name's Robert Miller. I'm with Union Pacific Railroad. I'm here with Deputy Nelson, and he says we need a care flight here immediately. We have a man with double amputee on his legs, got hit by a train.
Okay, we have care flight on the way. Their ETA isn't until 1953, so we still have a ways to go.
Holy 1953.
Yeah, they're coming
Okay.
from Truckee.
Okay, from Truckee. Okay.
The medic
All right.
should be there soon, though.
Okay, we'll bring the train back to the crossing and bring the medic back to him.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
thank you. Bye.
The helicopter is coming from Truckee, California, which is approximately 80 miles west of Churchill County, Nevada. The 35-minute wait time is a setback, but local EMTs are also on the way.
Chat, 35 minutes, 2 ways, right? Both ways? 70 minutes? Is that faster, you think, than rushing in the car?
The train heads
Oh, but
back
they can
to the
start
highway to pick
doing
them up, while
medical
Deputy
on them
Nelson
in the
stays
air,
with a
though.
double amputee.
Yeah, but they can initiate at least early
Can you hear
treatment
me?
or whatever. Preventive
I'm
shit.
sticking with you, okay? Stay with me, okay? I'm gonna lift your head up, okay? I'm gonna put your head under my my jacket under you. All right? Is that better? Can you hear me?
Wrong with it. Jesus.
What's your first name? Bird? Do you have ID on you? Do you have a wallet or anything?
The victim can't quite articulate his name, but that won't prevent the deputy from providing all the comfort he can under the circumstances.
All right, I'm here with you, okay? Can you squeeze my hand? Good. All right, don't squeeze. Hold off on it. Squeeze again. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, stay with me, okay? I got you.
How does that even happen
Can you
anyway?
open your eyes for me? All right, that's good. It's real good. All right, just stick with me, okay?
The man isn't capable of having a conversation, but the officer does manage to find something helpful in the nearby rocks.
Victor. Okay. All right, Victor. Nelson, okay? You can call me Ty. I'm here for you. All right? You're gonna be okay. All right. We're not gonna move you, okay? I'm not gonna move you because I don't know if you have any spinal injuries or anything like that. Okay? No, stop moving. Just sit here, okay? I understand that you're probably in a lot of pain, but I need you to stay still, okay? Hey, it's Nelson. Hey, my subject's name is going to be last of Reynolds, first of Victor. I don't have a date of birth. He is conscious, barely alert, barely mumbling. He is a double amputee.
Okay, I advise the medic.
Okay. I'm not going to move him.
Chat,
I don't know if he has any back or spinal injury.
could it be like kind of useful, Chad, to have like a card in your wallet or something like that, right? That has like let's say a tag or some shit that it can scan, and it has like all the stuff that you want to give people if you were needing the medical shit, like allergies to medicine, blood type, all that shit. They say, oh, I have this guy, beep, okay, and then they can bring like blood bags or whatever of the correct
Breathing though.
good blood type, all that shit.
All right.
It's not clear how aware Victor is of what's happening around him, but it must surely be a comfort that he's no longer spending what might have been his final moments lying alone in the drift of rocks beside the railroad tracks. As for Deputy Nelson, he does his best to keep Victor still while being mindful of his agony.
Your back is hurting?
I like when I have an idea that's good,
Right.
and chat has like a bunch of cop out and
Over,
bum
okay.
shit, like I'm dumb. They say things that
Put
are
your
all
jacket under your
whatever,
back, okay? Here.
like all dog shit answers. Like Some ID have it.
Stay right there.
Some phones have
You
it.
can
Some
move
of
back over. I
it.
got
Yeah,
my
I'm
jacket
saying
on your
it.
back, okay?
Something
I'm gonna lay on my
that you can.
jacket.
Everybody should get. Everybody has it.
Alright.
Something
Stop
state
trying to
like
move.
countrywide.
Victor, I need you to stop.
You just scan it.
I'm not going anywhere, okay? We have paramedics on their way.
Medics have indeed arrived at the railroad crossing, and they too will have to ride the train back to the scene of the grisly accident.
Can you still squeeze my hand? Can you open your hand all the way? Can you open your hand all the way? All right, squeeze it. There you go.
My
Good job.
ID does not provide fucking allergies to
Good
medicine.
job, Victor. All right, good job.
Previous shit and fucking blood type. It doesn't. Sorry.
All right, sounds like the train's coming. Okay, so that means the medics are coming. All right, let's let the medics get here. Let's see what we can do, and then we'll go from there. All right, sound like a plan? All right, cool. Medics are here.
Deputy Nelson has spent 20 long minutes alone with Victor while waiting for the EMTs, and he's no doubt relieved to finally have them on the scene.
How we doing?
It's good. He's alert. He's talking
All right.
for the most part.
And we got tourniquets both.
Both on. He's able to squeeze my hand. He's able to squeeze both hands. The other foot is on the other side of the tracks.
All right.
Just wasn't sure what else to do. I wanted to keep him warm, so I didn't cut that off. If not, hey, Victor, stay there, okay? Stop moving.
All right, I'm gonna go get that other one.
Okay, it's a little back to the north there.
And at that point, isn't everything dead in
As
those
one
limbs?
EMT goes in search of Victor's other foot, the deputy acknowledges that there's much he still doesn't know about the man himself.
Do you have a chance to get a date of birth by chance?
No, I'm not getting a lot out of him.
Not really my priority.
No.
I'd rather get out of it right now.
Yeah, I can call dispatch and see if they found anything,
Is he a
but
felon?
I don't know. I can't tell from that.
I'm gonna I ain't super pressed about it.
Glasses are tough.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a wallet. If there is, and it's tied with the tourniquet, but
That's all right. No worries. All right.
They stay focused on the goal of keeping Victor alive, but many mysteries surround the man in their care. And indeed, many more
I'm a
will
medical
come to
doctor.
the surface
I have
before
reattached
this
fingers with
night
patients that
is
sat out
over.
more than 3 hours.
you need to roll over. We need you to stay in like this, okay? We're gonna get some an IV in you, okay? I need you to stay as still as possible.
But once they cut the finger off, though, they maintain
Still
it
with me,
through
Victor?
ice or bullshit. I googled that last time.
The sight of these modern medical devices against the backdrop of this barren desert only highlights the urgency of getting Victor to the hospital. The question is, how are they going to do that?
On the stretcher?
Huh?
Are you putting them on the stretcher and taking them over? Okay,
It's gonna be a blanket.
I got them. Eyes are still opening. Hands are moving.
Neither Deputy Nelson nor the EMT can disguise their doubts about that prospect, but there is hope on the horizon as the care flight helicopter finally arrives on the scene.
It looks like he's going up to the crossing. We might go up there and try to get his attention. He didn't see us as we went by.
Dude, what the fuck are these
I'm
comms
sure he
anyway,
saw
man?
you.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably trying to find a landing spot.
Just try to find a place to land that's safe.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I don't, we might have to do with him like
Keep
we did
your
with you.
arm
Bring him back.
right there.
There it goes.
Flow
Go
better.
slow.
Yeah, I just keep the arm straight.
Hey, Victor, keep your arm straight right there, okay? Don't move it.
It's been like more than
Hoping
an
for
hour
a
now.
break,
No?
the deputy surveys the area for an acceptable place where the helicopter could land.
Oh, sh-
Are they even trained to know that?
sucks.
One thing's for sure, With the sun going down on the Nevada desert, the conditions out here aren't getting any better.
This is Nelson.
Hey, care flight landed on 95 near the ambulance.
Okay.
Jesus.
There's a possible landing spot kind of where we're at.
I mean, one of them could have brought a flare or something like that and
they're
fucking
okay with landing
look
there.
around and fucking be ready for that. And
We're
put a
not going to be
flare
able
on
to
them.
get this guy onto the train, though.
Flares last fucking
So,
crazy long.
I'm not sure how else we're going to get him back if
Yeah.
care flight can't land.
Okay.
It's not hindsight thing. It's not
All right,
saying hindsight.
we'll do with what we can.
You should have a flare in your car. That's what it is.
They landed by you guys.
No? Is that what you should have a flare for accidents?
That's a mile up the road.
The lack of good options forces Deputy Nelson
When I was young, we
prepare
always
for
had a
what
flare in
will
the car.
be an extremely grueling task.
You guys
Yeah.
are down with it?
My dad taught me how to use it.
I'm willing to
Hold
take
it out.
my care.
The thing. You see, if we
As far
ever
as I
get in an
can.
accident,
Take breaks.
pull the flare,
Yeah,
put it at the back of the
don't have a
car,
choice.
lengths
It is
back.
what it is. Let's do it.
Alright.
Alright. The blanket?
Here, yeah, let's try to see if we can get to the blanket kind of wrap around him.
No one can pretend that this will be anything other than a tough journey, but they are willing to do what they must to save Victor's life. Fortunately, it won't come to that.
Can I get that flashlight? Let's see if I can go. Show them.
Dude, it's been hours now, man. Holy shit.
Alright,
man.
Victor, I need you to roll towards deputy over here, alright? Attaboy. Alright. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Yeah. Alright, so our plan is to use the blanket as kind of just a sheet and just like drag him up to the... Yeah, it's kind of the plan. Do you guys want to take his limbs with you now, or do you want to come back for him? No.
In a night filled with unpleasant questions, this won't be the last.
What was the deal with the dog in the backpack?
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't established that part yet.
Fair enough. I think so.
Deputy Nelson arrived at the railroad tracks that evening with very little information, knowing only that it was a welfare check on a, quote, male subject laying down next to the railroad tracks and possibly a backpack with a deceased dog inside. Police take Victor's backpack from the scene and photograph it, but there's no further explanation of its origin or its unsettling contents.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for landing here.
Well, I don't want to speculate too much, but it could be the dog died.
I don't think that would have
and
been. Those are some steep
he
steps.
was already sad and he wanted to die with him.
Victor's lonely
Or
nightmare by
alive.
the railroad tracks is finally over, and now it's time for Deputy Nelson and the EMTs to climb those steps one final time for the ride back.
Everyone's on board, clear red zone on the B-21.
But thirsty, want a water?
Not at the moment, thank you though.
Sure.
I'll take one. Hydrate or dihydrate. Thank you. I noticed start pouring
Yeah.
The night may still be young, but it's not one that Deputy Nelson is likely to forget, nor is he quite done. There are still many unanswered questions about what exactly happened here. Unfortunately, finding those answers won't be easy.
The Union Pacific guy who was on the train told me that it was possibly 2 trains before him. Stated that there was an Amtrak train that had noticed the guy on the side of the tracks, and they reported it to Union Pacific, and then Union Pacific called us. So he was assuming that it was the train before Amtrak.
My guess is this guy probably was somewhere in the consist of the train and jumped off or fell off or something, so probably won't have any images of it, but the right which train it was.
Unfortunately, narrowing down the correct train may be even more difficult than that.
I've had stuff like this where somebody got their leg cut off and they were there for a solid 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Trains went by and nobody saw them. So this could be something completely different than what we're all thinking. So just a suggestion, if this is something where maybe you could talk to him tomorrow, get more info, it'd probably save you a lot of spinning your wheels.
Okay.
The idea that Victor might have suffered that long without assistance is nearly unthinkable. And unfortunately, the police report does not provide a definitive answer as to when he was struck. He was transported by care flight to Reno, Nevada, thus bringing Churchill County's involvement in the case to an end. On May 1st, 2024, roughly 3 weeks after the incident, Sheriff Richard Hickox presented Deputy Ty Nelson with a letter of commendation for the, quote, compassion, empathy, care, and professionalism displayed on that unusual call for service. Interestingly, Deputy Nelson had joined the forces only a few months ago before the incident and had already shown such courage. Unfortunately, while several Facebook users asked about the victim's survival, the sheriff's office did not respond. There's been no update as of yet on the status of Victor Reynolds.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm not gonna speculate.